I just got back to the shop, busting my ass another, I don't know, 14, 16 hour day. Dual Monarch 10 EE, a few other things getting unloaded. And a bunch of stuff getting loaded to go to the warehouse for storage. Like this lovely Rivette. Nice wooden cabinet. Got this hard-hinge with a Bridgeport head. I actually have the hard-hinge head to go with that. Little cylindrical grinder. How cool is this? You know, these are things I just don't need here. And that Dual is so much nicer than this one. It's just, I'm stepping it up. Gonna sell this. This thing's been good to me. It's a good machine. Used it more than everything in the line. But the other one is just so much nicer. So much nicer. Got wheels on it. Yeah, it's all gotta have wheels. Everything's got wheels. So, yeah, tomorrow we'll take the new AMG Yale, unload the box truck, load the box truck, and then the shit show continues in organization of the back room. Living hell it is, I'll tell you. If you could have only saw what I just had to go through to get that box truck running, which looks like rides like it has water in the fuel. It took me 50 minutes to do a 30-minute trek. Oh, look at this reed. This thing's a monster. Anyway, so for anyone who actually follows the shit show, we're doing a lot of rearranging. Trading in the Dual for the Graziano. Not too many people know about this. Anybody who does can't talk bad about it. It's a bigger machine. It, I believe, is a better machine than the Dual. Not to take anything away from the Dual. Romy, Dual, Bridgeport, all the same. But I don't know. It's you know what? I can now do flywheels. That's why. And that's, you know, what I would use it for more often than most things. But anyway, so I'm trying to consolidate everything. We got the vice corner over here getting tightened up. So I had to add some shelves. Setting up all the vices. So what I'm going to do with the smaller ones and the clamp-on ones is I'm going to put a little angled iron with a piece of wood and put a whole bunch in the front there. I'm going to leave this Rivette over here. Look at that beautiful honey. It's like brand new. Look at this road shaper. Nice. Oh, my doll. Oh, I'm so anyway. All right, so look. This Dalton was mint to one of my workers. First week on the job, dropped it. I'm beyond pissed. So I bought this whole Dalton just for parts to swap it out. But when you look at the covers, they're different. And it kind of pisses me off because I want this cover. I know. Anybody out there has a cover like this for a Dalton, please message me. I really can't look at this in this condition. Check out this 1927 24 in South Bend. I love the pre-30s. So how you tell the pre-30s or around 30 and down is the leg. So I can zoom in there. The leg has that angle on it. So the older South, oh there it is right here. The older South Bends have legs like this. So that's kind of what I go for. Look at this heavy 11. Oh, work of art. This is a later one. See, that's the difference. That's a later one. It's probably 50s. Maybe even 40s with that, but I don't know. I used to be so good with everything. 10K, this is probably more 60s. Shaper, South Bend Shaper. And then up top, I have an 8-inch Junior in like mint condition sitting there, and then I have another 8-inch Junior in the back, a couple of jeweler's lathes. This Rivette I dug out of a mud pile. This thing's probably gonna go up there. Taper attachment, yeah, 2.316, actually 2.58 liters. Stroker board. So, yeah, I actually got the workshop down the other day. That was pretty cool. I got the CNC out. I'm going to set it up. Now, mind you got to make a mess to clean a mess. So I'm in the process of kind of just putting everything here and then sorting it all out. And look, everybody says, how do you use it if it's stuffed up like this? Well, no, this is storage. So eventually the workbench is clear. When I need to use one of these tools, I put it on the workbench. But check this out. Has anybody ever seen one of these? It is the coolest thing. And I always mess with people. What I do is I leave it plugged in. I tell them, walk over. I say, press that button. And they walk over to this thing, right? And they press this button, not expecting, oh, shit! Not expecting that. What a cool little machine. I love that thing. Anyway, back to the shit show. Check it out. Okay, so I started organizing my Gershon boxes. Yep. Got a bunch of those. So motors. Check out this indexing head. That's a honey. Got some real nice stuff. This is the last buyout. Engine block cleaner or parts washer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so these carts are in this area where I'll be able to go up and down with the workshop and the lifts. Like, in other words, I'll utilize the floor space that's not really super needed when working on the cars. So the back's going to have those carts with all the crap, and then this section. And I don't know, we'll figure. Check this out. You want to see something cool? This is like 100-year-old K.R. Wilson engine stand. I love this thing. If anybody out there knows about this and has a plate or anything that I'm missing that I don't have, please contact me. You know, one side of me says restore it. The other side says just oil it down real nice, clean it up, and leave the patina, the original paint. But I really want to put this back to original. I mean, not to original. I want to just have every option that maybe it had. I got to look more into it. I got it for a song. That was a honey. So the welding machines, I don't know. I got to figure out a plan. You know, they kind of got to stay on the floor, because if you put them on a shelf, then you got to lift them off a shelf, and that becomes a pain in the ass. But 2.3 blocks. Yep. The shit show. Oh, check out the shaper sign. Anybody who knows about that 25-inch shaper I had, yeah, I had to kiss it goodbye. But not with ill will, because I took the table, and over there you saw the brackets, right? So what I plan to do is, that's the adjuster for the table, right? This shit weighs like 300 pounds each. It's ridiculous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a work spot out of that table. And I'm going to set it so I can move it up and down. This thing here, this has got to weigh like 300 pounds. I'm going to make a work stand out of that too, somehow. Anyway, it's like 7 o'clock. I started at 6. Been moving and grooving. And I know the place looks like ass, but I'm in the process of, you know what, I want to sell this Super 7 heavy 10. Super 7, because I already have a new one over here that I scored. So I really want to sell that one if anybody's interested. But you know what it's worth, so no kicking tires BS. You know, I don't want to hear it. You know, they're $5,000 all day long. I'll sell it for $4,000. How's that? There's the other 8-inch Junior. This one's restored. Maybe I'll put that one out there. It's sitting in a corner like this. It needs a look at the Derbyshire. Oh, what a piece of work. I love this thing. I could sit here all night with these tools. You know, I don't give a crap what makes you happy. This makes me happy. This stuff makes me happy. I mean, I just love... Look at this shelf. What am I thinking? Look at this shelf. Holy shit. This thing's going to come crashing down. This is a testament. I would love to weigh all this crap and see how much this stuff weighs Holy crap. It's utterly ridiculous. This is a problem. This is a man with a problem. Holy crap. Yeah, what was I thinking collecting all this crap? Holy shit. Yup. It is what it is. All right, keeping it moving and grooving. Oh, and look, I tried to do a video earlier about E55 and AMGs and all the hood rats buying them. Ripping out the suspension for coilovers. Gutting the exhaust. You're an idiot. Stay away from them. You're not AMG material. You don't deserve to own one. You do not deserve to own an AMG. And I don't know where it is. Over here. It's like the fifth one I bought. That some clown gives me without a title, of course, because they lost it. Has a gutted exhaust and coilovers. Putting coilovers in a Mercedes is like going to McDonald's and ordering steak. It's hood radish. It's ghetto. So I'm going to take the engine out of there, put it in there, and sell that thing probably for 9 or 10 grand. And only 9 or 10 grand because it's got coilovers. But some idiot out there is going to tell you why they're better. Look, if you're not tracking your car every day or drifting it every day, you don't put coilovers in a Mercedes. You just don't do it. You're telling the world what kind of person you are right there. Ridiculous. All right, so it is what it is. I'm done bullshitting. I had a long-ass day. Time to go home and get something to eat, sit down, relax with the dog, the heated blanket, and call it a night. I gotta fix everything. I don't know. I got too much shit. You know what? I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm gonna go live under a rock, get rid of the business, and go live in the sticks with all my crap, so I could start restoring it and putting it together and making it right. This is bullshit. Working on cars for people. I'm done. I can't be bothered. But it is what it is. Peace out. Enjoy your evening, and stay away from the hood rats with the AMGs.